Hello, everyone. Hi. It's Friday, and it's time to get back to ranking all of these 8-bit Nintendo games. This is I believe, the fourth entry in our series here. We got about 20 games ranked so far. Let me pull the list up here so we can kind of get a sense of where we're at. 23 games on the list. And well, it's a veritable who's who of video gaming in an 8-bit context, ranging from River City Ransom at number 1, all the way down to Fisher-Price Firehouse Rescue at number 23. A dreadful experience, though. Like it's a worse game, but less hateful than Renegade, I would say. I went and I played some of the arcade version of Renegade, which I always remembered as being like an okay game, especially by comparison. And I think that holds true. It's like this is a better, like the arcade version of Renegade is a better game for sure, but I don't know that I would say that it's especially great either. I don't know. Like that directional attack stuff that Double Dragon 2 would do. Like it's interesting, I suppose I would say, but not a good game. Quickly superseded. We got a drink here real quick. My wife found this at the store. Let's get the energy drink rankings up real quick before we get into it. We have 139 drinks on the list. And, ranging from, Rockstar Zero Fruit Punch all the way down to Axa Candy Booster Twisted Strawberry. What we have today is Watermelon Limeade G Fuel. This doesn't, there's something about this that, I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't know why. Like Watermelon Limeade sounds like it'd be okay, but this, I don't know if it's the color of the can, the puppety oddballs on the front here smiling at me. But something about this I'm looking at and going like, I don't want to drink this, but we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's all the fruit guys on it, and also it's just maybe it's just reminding me of some of the worst drinks on the list. G Fuel is among. I mean, you see right there, G Fuel Tetris Blast was our worst drink for a very long time. All right, let's see what's up with this sludge. Smells more lime than watermelon for sure. Not terrible. I don't know. I think what it was like looking at this can reminds me of alcohol for some reason. Like I look at it and go like, like it's gonna taste like a Four Loko or something. I don't know why I feel that way, but there's just something about the design of this can that is really not enticing to me. Yeah, it just smells kind of like lime, like you shot some tequila and you're like, give me this lime, It's like the watermelon is just there to fuck it up. Like the watermelon shows up at the end to say like, hey, what do you think of this lime drink? I'm here too. And you're like, it already kind of wasn't good. And now you're here in a very weak. Yeah, it's not good. Alcohol would probably improve it, honestly. That's the The sick part about it is like if if this was a Four Loko, if this was just some kind of questionable malt beverage, like that flavor added to this kind of slurry of fake fruit would probably improve it. That's the scary part. Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Ha. Mm. Not okay. Worst by the sip. Worst by the sip. This is worse than Kumu Peachy Lemonade. It is worse than Zoa Superberry. It is worse than Hint Energy Water Blueberry Grape. I'm going to say it is worse than Rockstar X Durance Marshmallow, which is a disgusting drink. But it's not as bad as The Boys Compound V. It's better than that. It's yeah, we're gonna slap this right. This is another G Fuel banger. Another G Fuel banger. Watermelon limeade all up in that ass. I think that G Fuel has made some pretty decent drinks that have done reasonably well on the list, but they've also, I feel G Fuel is the most like is the sketchiest brand I think of them all. Like they're all over the list. Congratulations to our new 131 G Fuel Watermelon Limeade. But there's some G Fuels up here in the top 20. Like G Fuel, you just never know. They have no idea what they're putting into the cans over there. They're just like, fucking, what you got? What do we got today? I got paste. I got some Taco Bell red sauce. Like, all right, gamers love that shit. This sucks, man. This is like a cleaning product almost. It's yeah. Anyway, it's a rotten drink. Let's get the game list back up and play some video games. You can direct this list. I've been taking suggestions for games from Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann, and members of the advisory panel can suggest games. There's a post there. It's a few posts back at this point because of some of the other podcasts and other things that have been posted. But there's a post there that people have been, suggesting things, and you can throw your suggestions there, and I will take them into account. My stomach feels bad from this. I don't want to finish this. Yuck. It's gross. I don't... I'm having a bad time. I'm having a bad time with these drinks. I like the drinks when they're good, and I don't like the drinks when they're bad. I hate to, I hate to be complicated like that, but that's just me. That's just how I'm built different, I think is how the saying goes. Let's try and get this. There we go. Okay. First up, we've got a game suggested by Andrew. It's called Rygar. Now, this is Rygar is interesting because it's like some other Nintendo games. Rygar was a very different arcade game. Very different. The arcade game, very straightforward, side scroller, run to the right, hit stuff, blah blah blah. The NES game, big open action adventure. It's a search action game in a sense. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you my I'm going to show you my Rygar pro tips here as well. That might be a little loud. It's just taking too many hits to kill these guys. And we've got to do something about it. And this is what we're going to do about it. So you level up and earn experience in Rygar for killing enemies. So the secrets to Rygar is to find yourself a pit like this one here. Put your back to it so enemies can't spawn behind you. Crouch and attack over and over again. We have enough mind to where we can power up here. That's gonna extend the length of our fucking thing. Now, I'm playing with retro achievements, and I'm playing with hardcore mode turned on. Hardcore mode prevents you from doing things like using save states, and rewinding and all of that sort of stuff that would let you cheat. But the one thing that hardcore mode does not disable is this. You see, I just gained an extra hit point there. We could turn this down a little bit, perhaps. And, you know, you used to have to do this sort of stuff by hand. And by doing this, basically, we will kill most normal enemies in one hit because we are gaining strength, more or less. And I didn't always play Rygar this way. I feel like in later years I would do this more often than not, but I definitely this is just yeah, I don't know. This is an interesting game regardless of doing this sort of stuff. And so but this is kind of how I started playing it at a certain point. Is you kind of just do this for a while. We now have 6 hit points. Yep. Yep. Feels real nice. Yeah, doing it manually, it takes a long time. And I was thinking this morning, like, well, we're going to start with Rygar, and if we're going to play Rygar the right way, then it's going to be a good chunk of time of me crouching and attacking things. And then I started wondering, I was like, wait a minute. I was playing games the other day, and my daughter likes to come up and start slamming on the keyboard, and she hit the space bar, and space bar is the shortcut key for fast forward. And I remember it messing up my game and me being quite cross about it, to be honest. And that all clicked for me, and I was like, wait a minute, I could just we could do that for Rygar, and you know, gain some levels here. gain some hit points, I guess. I like the look of this game. I like that you can jump on the enemies' heads to, like, freeze them. It's like an interesting mechanic. Like, it doesn't do damage to them per se, but it does freeze them a little bit. And you bounce off their heads and keep going, and it's cool. Playing this game as a kid, it was very easy to get lost. I played through this game in its entirety. Oh man, was it last year maybe? I feel like sometime over the last couple of years, I played Rygar start to finish. And my memory of that experience through the game is extremely positive. But also as a kid, it was a game you could wander around for like a week and just be like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm, and it's stuff that, like, as an adult, whether you're kind of using a map or whatever, you come to this realization that the game is significantly smaller than it maybe seemed, in the late 80s. What are we at here? 465. Attack and Assail only works. So you get the stars that drop from them, and then you can use it to cast these kind of 3 different spells or whatever. Power up, it just makes your attack longer. You should get it as soon as you can if you don't have it. Attack and Assail does more damage, but I think only lasts for like 10 attacks. And then Recover gives you a bunch of life back. Yeah, see. So, Attack and Assail, we used it there for a sec, and it was already gone. Let's get back to the grind here for a little bit. Yep. Stupid turtles. And stupid spinning worm guys. What's the max HP? I want to say it's 12? I want to say it's basically 2 full bars. It's a great looking sun. It'd be cool if it moved. But now you're just asking for too much. Can we go faster? I don't know. I assume that this is just how... I assume it when you hit fast forward, it goes full speed. But maybe there is a setting in there somewhere that governs how fast is fast. I don't actually know. We can look real quick here. I don't know. I don't know if that's something I can change from. I don't know where the okay settings. Well, I don't know if that's going to do anything, but we'll set the fast forward rate to 50. Which is the highest number. It'll go fast forward frame skip on. Yeah, that doesn't. The spacebar fast forward seems like it is maybe just here's max speed fast forward, and I don't maybe that control was for something else. I don't actually know. A lot of people say, yeah, Fatty McCarm in the chat says RetroArch sucks. It's such a bad UI. I do tend to think that the UI could be maybe laid out a little more sensibly, but at the same time, it's that problem where it does a lot. Like, it does a lot. It has a lot of fucking options. And so, like, I imagine just as they added stuff to it, it just got bloated and fucking weird, and, you know. I think I tend to prefer BizHawk as far as multi-system emulators that have retro achievements support. But BizHawk can be weird on the capture stuff, so. Nesticle, yeah, I'm more of a Genesis man myself. This is starting to take a very long time. 812. It's still taking 2 hits to kill some of these guys? Come on now. All right, for our purposes, this is probably fine. We should probably stop doing this. But also, what if... What if we had more experience points, or more HP than this? What if we had more hit points than this? You know what I mean? $929. I forget what the maximum number is. You know, this music's really good. I'm kind of into it at this speed, too. It's kind of a jam. All right, 9 hit points. Did I play the PS2 Rygar game? Yeah, I did. I don't know that I like any of the other Rygar games. I thought it was cool that they were trying to make a new Rygar. I don't necessarily think that game is especially like bad or anything on PS2. Like, I don't really remember it super well, but I remember it seeming kind of generic. But it's been a while. All right, let's move on. This is fine. Okay. So, we've done a little bit of grinding. bounce on that guy, freeze him for a little bit, and then zap him. That's not usually where I would do that crouch and attack thing. I would do it a little bit later on, but not much later on. Yeah, these enemies are still taking a lot of attacks. I think the music in this game is phenomenal. I think the animation of him climbing up and down these ropes, also phenomenal. In the Grand Mountain lies the entrance to Garlaws. I believe it was my father that said, you know, you gotta bow a few times to this guy on your way out. It's only right. It's only just. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because normally I would do it about here. And I guess these guys probably give you more XP, or you kind of level up faster killing these guys. Doing it right here. So I don't think they will fall on your head, but I don't remember. But normally, yeah, we do it up here by the mountain. Instead of that very first spot. Yeah. Now we're gaming. Honestly, this is taking longer. Like in my head, when I was like, "Oh, and you can fast forward through it; it'll take like no time at all." I figured it would have been like a 5-minute endeavor to get all the hit points or whatever. Is this game tedious without this? I mean, the enemies take a lot of shots, and so, you know, you end up just jumping over them or bouncing on their head to freeze them and attack them, and you know, like those sorts of tactics become a little more. So it becomes a little bit more slow going, I guess I would say. But I don't know. Like I played this game a lot of times without doing this, and like I said, a lot of times with doing it, and you can kind of go either way. I just think it's funny that you can do this. All right, that's... All right, we're starting to one-shot more stuff. Or at least early game enemies. All right, I can't remember if I want to go up or if I want to go... If I want to go in that door that we just passed by. Let's try it. This is a pretty decent little running animation. Okay, yeah, here we go. By the way, it also has a totally different perspective here. You can only move in 4 directions, no diagonal motion, which is annoying with some of these weird armored pig men guys. Let's see. I think we go to the right. You can jump and move diagonally. You need to see, you know, it's Metroidvania-esque in that we don't have the item we need to do this. But I still think that's where we want to go. Do I need to go up and around? Is that maybe... Nope, not here. Ah, evil tree. The one thing I'll say is I think that they probably could have had a more expanded color palette or something for this. You know, like the way the blocks you can stand on and the blocks you can that are part of the background look like maybe could have been done a little better. We can stand on this. This is cool. A rove here in the skies of Rolsa is a floating castle. What about this? From here, you can't go on without the grappling weapon. I think that means you can go up. I think you can grapple up and catch something from here, but we do not have the grappling weapon. Nice of them to put the little guys there to say like, hey man, you fucking, there's a thing here. Because if that guy wasn't there, you would never think, oh, I need to go here and then hit with the grappling weapon and then hit up and attack so that he shoots the grappling up and then it'll catch something that's invisible because it's off the screen. It's like a crazy... It's not fair, is what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I didn't think we were going to make that. Oh, I'm not going to make this, am I? No, I guess it is the same, yeah. Okay. This is such a fucking hot soundtrack. Oh! And this is another case where I think if you had an item, you could get up there and go to the left. Ah! Whoa! It's pretty generous about... You just hit start and you are in the area that you were in. You know? Like at least it's... It could be way more of a jerk about continues, and when we think about games of this era, it could be a real motherfucker if it wanted to be. And this game is not the easiest game in the world. I mean, you know, we're making the combat easier by what we did earlier. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. I did it again. Can I jump on that guy's head? Maybe that's the... Passwords? No password system. There is no password system. You're finishing this game or you're turning it off and starting over again. No battery backup. Pretty good air control on the jump. I think it feels pretty good. We're going to try and jump on this fucker's head this time. Nope, that didn't work. But at least it made us invincible long enough to get the kill in. What am I missing? I don't have... am I not supposed to be here yet because I don't have the grapple? Is that the... I thought this was the way to get the first item. I thought this was the first way you were supposed to go. But I guess I'm wrong. Dang it. Would it be faster to just die? Well, heck. Wait. Okay. So, if that's not the way, then do I go... I might just be misremembering where the next... I think I know what it looks like from this view. Like, I know which entrance door it is. I should really start masking more of the overscan while we're doing this. This isn't it. No! No, I don't have the god's coat of arms yet. Okay. Do I go left and around? Is that the... That's where we entered this area from. I don't think this is the way either. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. This isn't it. No, this is we went all the way back around, and this is that's the area that we. Okay. And there's nothing up this way. So that means it must be this way and up. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. The grappling weapon will help you complete your quest. Sorry, evil tree monster. All right. Now we're not fucking around. Oops, how did that just happen? Why did I just do that? What the fuck happened to me? I was stopping. I was going to stop and push up and see if I could use the grappling weapon to grapple up on top of that thing. And then instead of him stopping, he walked off the fucking right side. Yeah, so if I... wow, that's weird. So if I start running left, I wonder if this happens on an actual NES or if this is just some weird emulator controller. So if I start walking to the left and then push up, or any direction and then push up, he will keep moving. So I'm going left up, and then now I'm just holding up, and he's still running to the left. That's really fucking weird. That's strange. I wonder if that happens in the actual... There's some set number I used to know that like it was like every X number of enemies killed drops something, whether it's one of those stars or a potion. But I don't remember what the exact number is. Yeah, see, we can do that. Snazzy, huh? Uh-huh. In the skies. Ralsa. Floating castle. Yeah. From here. Can't come on without the grappling hook. Grappling weapon, sorry. It's a weapon. Oh, it's not here that does that. But there is another spot like that where it's like, hey man, fucking grapple off the screen for a while. We must go to the Sky Castle to fight Rygar, the final boss. If I remember right from my reading, in the Japanese version, there is no difference between the spelling of your character and the enemy character. And so it's kind of only in this localization that they decided to go and name him Rygar instead of Rygar. Oh. I can't crouch and attack there because it makes me try to grapple through the bottom. There's some funky control stuff in this game. I'll make my own way. Oh, thank you. No, no. Could not crouch and attack because that guy was coming up from the bottom because it would just try to grapple down through the platform. That's, yeah, that's a little frustrating. Let's just get hit. We'll go. Oh, that didn't work. My awesome trick of take damage so that I can get over there and finish the job, which I feel was genius. Now we should probably just go fill up on life while we're here, even though... Do I have enough for power up yet? I do not. I hate that this is such a problem causing... Shit, I did it again. Maybe I need to jump into him so that I take the damage, but I stay on the platform. And that'll be the... It's very annoying. Right, or just, yeah, get him to despawn. Right, you can do that. Maybe that's the smarter way to go. Who would own Rygar at this point? I would assume that Koei Tecmo would still own Rygar. It was always theirs. Yeah, it's really that easy to get that fucker to just despawn, isn't it? It's so easy, in fact. See, like, that's dumb. I mean, you know, obviously, you get to the end of the road, you're going to start trying things. You're going to go, oh, well, I guess I need to do this. But, a monster, Aruga, lives deep within this forest. Good to know. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything of value back this way, so... What the... Suddenly these guys are coming in threes. Can I make that jump? That seems like a long one. That seems like a long one. I'm scared of that jump. Surely they wouldn't have... And I can't get those guys to spawn. There we go. Nope, can't bounce on those guys. I must just be able to make that jump. Like, it must just not be that big a deal. But it sure looks long. All right. Suck it, Aruga. I'm in Dora. I'll give you a pulley you must use to cross. So now that we have that, we can, well, I don't remember exactly where we go next, to be honest, but, well, this door is as good as any. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that boss is a pain in the ass if you don't have enough, you know, if you haven't killed enough dudes to make it stupid easy. So that's where we went to go get the thing, and then there's nothing else here. So we probably have to go back and down and around, right? Or is this the... No, this is a different... I don't remember there being two fast-moving tree dudes. I could be wrong, but yeah. This might not be the way to go, but let's just go this way, and we'll move on pretty soon here. Might have to go back to the mountain at the very beginning and go up, because now that we have the grappling hook. Well, now that we have the pulley, we can, there's other places we can go to that we wouldn't have been able to go before. The pulley means we can use those ropes tied to logs in the kind of overworld top-down section. What do we need here? We need the grappling to continue past Lapis. So true. The grappling what? The grappling weapon? Who can say? Yeah, I feel like this is not where we want to actually go. Oh, well, actually... Well, we have the... Well, oh, we need the crossbow to shoot the rope from this before we can use the pulley to ride on it, so... Yeah. Is this another hot? No, we're just getting hit every time, so... Anyway. You get the idea. That's Rygar. Terrific music. All that sort of stuff. Let's get it on the list. Let's get it on the list. Okay. Great music. I think it feels really good. Some minor control stuff. I like this era of like kind of search action type stuff. Your Metroid likes, if you will. I think it's better than Muscle Tag Team Match. Rygar. It's better than Trojan. It's better than Kung Fu. It's better than Kickle Cubicle. It's better than Solomon's Key. And it's better than River City Ransom. That's right. Rygar, motherfucker. You get to fight Lygar. You get to go to Garlaws. What do you want out of video games? What more do you want out of video games than that? You go to Garlaws. You get the grappling weapon. You fight Aruga. Rygar is everything that video games should be. To this day, goddamn. No, Rygar is incredible. I think there's a few little things there about, some of that enemy placement is a little funky, and and some of the spots where you're just expected to get to the end of a screen and go like, well, I don't know if there's any way for me to proceed or not. It's not quite a Simon's Quest level of crazy shit, but yeah, Rygar. It's our new number one. Congratulations to Rygar. Let's move on to the next game. This game comes to us from Sad Bros, who recommended it. And yeah. It's Life Force. We'll play some stuff out of order a little bit here, It's like I might have originally thought like, oh, well, we wouldn't do this before we do Gradius because that would be weird, but no, I played a lot more Gradius than I played Life Force. I'll say that. I don't know that I have a lot of immediate familiarity or nostalgia when it comes to Life Force, but let's give it a go. Kind of grungy the way that these things are just feeling. Am I fucked? What am I? I guess you got to go up there. Is that the? Am I? Is it just because I didn't go through fast enough and you have to just keep moving? That seems shitty. Oops, missed it. Like the way it's just like, here's these big objects, like they just kind of move behind, like this. It's a really I think that's kind of ugly. I think the way that these big tusks move. Should I be going with laser instead of ripple? I actually don't know the answer. Yeah, I played a lot of Gradius, but this I don't know that I really played a lot of this or any, potentially much of any of this on the NES. I don't know. Music seems really good. I don't know. Konami. The Konami drums. Very good. Okay, so we can shoot through anywhere. It doesn't have to just be the tips. I think I like some of the sound effects and stuff in Gradius better, also, for just like some of the pickups and shot sounds and a lot of that. I don't know. Oh, fuck you. Are you fucking kidding me? This game's an asshole. Taking his time here, huh? This is a very awkward confrontation. Oh, man, waited too long. Power of anger, indeed. Top down, you know, vertical scrolling in addition to regular. That's kind of cool. Is this stuff gonna kill me if I touch it? My shots are going through it, so I assume it's background. Okay, good. Evil rocks! Like Gradius. It's been a while since I played Gradius, but I think I might like that game a lot more than this one. Like, there are parts of Gradius that are certainly a fucking pain in the ass, right? But yeah. Is shit gonna fill back in behind me like the other shit? No, okay. All right. Okay, now I at least have like a decent batch of power-ups active here. We'll probably die to something dumb any second now and then be fucked over and over again. Like, that's kind of the other thing with, I think, these games in general. This Gradius and just, like, you know, this franchise is, I feel like, it's annoying. Largely. It's like, oh, hey, you did the thing, you got all your power-ups in a row, and now you're gonna die, and now you have none of it again. And now you're halfway through the level with jack shit. And so, fuck you. And I don't know. It's frustrating. And I think, you know, if I want a Konami game that's got like, hey, you're fighting weird brains and weird inside of creature type stuff, I go to Contra. I go to the, you know, that final end of Contra kind of thing. This is a little choppy. I think in visually, I just, you know, the ship design and enemy design and stuff, you know, I feel like Gradius is just a better thing. You know, we'll have to play some Gradius. Get that on the list as well. But so far my reaction to playing this is make mine Gradius. Also, this is extremely tedious. And the slowdown on top of it is not helping. Like, oh, boy. Asshole. I'll say, you know, this game just spawns you in place. Like, you can die your way through Life Force. Whereas I believe Gradius resets you every time, doesn't it? Fuck this, man. I hate this. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Ah, oh. I think a lot of this, you you scroll out of the background to a black background to fight the boss type stuff. You saw NES games doing this when they were just like, hey, we can't put anything else on screen other than this fucking goofy looking dragon. Ugh. Like, even the HUD vanishes for this fucking hot fight. It's cinematic, man. I don't know. The thing I'll say about this game and the other games in this franchise is I'd rather be playing Thunder Force 3. But yeah, I guess I would also say I'm not a huge fan of this, like, weird inside the body, alien body, whatever motif that this game has going on either. Yeah. We're clearing out your polyps. Yeah, a number of them in there. We have this. We got our camera in there. Nanotechnology. Fuck you. Fuck. Bite my ass, video game. Straight up. Fuck this, man. That's shitty. That's shit. This guy's body sucks. What? Dude, like, and now you can't even shoot your way through them systematically because they're pulsating in and out. Like, fuck off. Fuck you. That's a good game, Twinbee. Stupid ribs. Why has this guy got a head? Why is there a skull inside this man? I was gonna say, eventually this fucker's eyes are gonna do something stupid. Ah. Can we kill the eyes? Looked like it was. Sounded like that was making it. Yeah. Fuck your eyes. Gotta fake him out. Yeah, I this is you know, Gradius is definitely a game that you know, has earned a reputation for being a pain in the ass. But I feel like this is that times whatever, you know, like this is I like that they let you spawn in place instead of having a checkpoint system, because again, you can kind of just like slop your way through it and still see it. Whereas Gradius was less forgiving than that. But I think there's just some level design stuff along the way that it just sucks. Just sucks. Not fun. Nah. At least this game has this song in it. It's got this fucking banger of a track in it. Oh, cool. Yeah. You know what's a good Konami scrolling shooter? Super Cobra. And that's a video game. Ah! Okay. I mean, we were inside some weird body a minute ago, and now Egypt. Fuck me. God damn it. Oh. I don't have enough lives to be doing this. All right. I feel like this stage is throwing it at me in a way that makes me feel like it is, you know, if not the last stage. Can I do it? Oh, okay. I thought that was background stuff. Oh, great. All right, Missile's doing some pretty good work here. We are straight up out of lives, so... Hey! These frickin' guys. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Well, someone was saying that this was the last stage, so maybe we should just see it through, if that is indeed the case. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I guess I would say I'm not enjoying this. I'm not having a great time with this. You know, maybe if you grew up with this game, you might feel differently about it, but I feel like it is like far less iconic and interesting than Gradius. Cool that it's 2-player, you know, simultaneous, I guess. Like that's... Oh, fuck you. But, and I bet there are better versions of this, right? I know, you know, well, this, like the lineage of these games in arcades is kind of weird too because of how they came out in Japan versus the US, and like this one's got speech and this one doesn't, and like there's just a lot of weird stuff around some of them, whether that's like Vulcan Venture or whatever. I think there was a friend of mine that owned this on NES, and so I had played a lot of Gradius, and I remember playing this with him. He had Photon, which was the not laser tag set that had a helmet and all the other stuff. I remember playing Photon with him. All right, what are we dealing with? Really dragging it out here. All right, this thing moves in just a frustrating enough way. There. All right. Moving real slow. Moving real slow. Okay. Yeah, why not? What an asshole video game. What? Hey! What? That one just closed all the way. Suck my dick. So what did that take us? 35 lives or so? 40 lives? Is this gonna do anything, you think? Or is this like... A lot of games would hold on a static thing at the end, almost as if they were saying, like, we're giving you time to take pictures of your television screen to send in to Nintendo Power. Oh, no thank you. Nope, I'm good. Nope. No one needs to do this. Also, I like how you just, like, you get, when you start taking speed power-ups, like how ridiculous fast you get going in these games. So yeah, I don't know. I think this game is a real dick. It's a real jerk. It's a real asshole. I just saw that there was an achievement for spending 10 points on speed. So I figured I would get it real quick while we were here. Can't do it. No? Alright. Maybe you have to do it at the beginning of your first life. I know some of those had different requirements for when you could do them or whatever else. Life Force! I don't... Life Force, I don't. But it's probably, I mean... I mean, it's like, it's better than Jackie Chan's action kung fu. I mean... It's better than yeah, it's better than Ikari Warriors. It's better than Donkey Kong on the NES. Like... Is it better than Section Z? Yeah, it is. Is it better than Low G-Man? No. No, it is not. And so congratulations to Life Force. It's in the top 10. The top 10. Not bad. Okay. This will be a nice change of pace, I think. Who suggested this? Let me go to return to the list here. Peter got in touch and said, hey, what about... Hello? Baseball Simulator 1000. This is a baseball game, but it has cool shit in it. All right, let's play it. All right, who do we? We'll be we'll play some Ultra League teams. We'll play as the Homers, I guess, against Oakland. Well, space does sound pretty compelling, but grass. Let's go with Phil. I don't know what what those icons mean in this context, unfortunately, so. So the thing about this game is, well, I just hit a home run. Each player has a special power that you can toggle on. And so I can hit the B button here. And now if I hit the ball, which I didn't, it'll, well, that didn't do shit. But you saw all the different shadows under that first one? That home run I hit? Like, that was a case of like, oh, that was my cool ability that would make it harder to catch, you know what I mean? And there's like, there are limitations on how often you can use the abilities, I think. Cranked! There was a sequel to this on the Super Nintendo that is incredible. This game is cool, but not as awesome as that game was. Oh boy. And same as a pitcher, I think I can also have special weird pitches and stuff like that. And in the SNES game, I don't know if it has it here, but in the SNES game, the fielders could have abilities like counters, basically, to some of those, like a high jump that would let them jump up high and rob you of home runs and stuff like that. I don't know if that's in this game or not. It's janky, like it's yeah, fucking nailed him. Gun! Let's see what this one does. Oh, this is just gonna be a home run, so I used my special ability. I feel like every time I've used my special ability and gotten a really good hit, it's ended up being a home run, so. Oh, well. I'm hitting him good today. I'm seeing the ball real well today. The Ultra League team, the Homers. This is another case of like, it should probably... What are my overscan options here? Oh, it's like literal... Like set your... pixels or whatever. Well, we can, why don't we we'll shave 4 pixels off the top and bottom. And, see how that makes us feel. The pitcher here does not have a special batting ability. Except getting out. Ugh. So look at how hard that'd be to catch. My super ability. Let's see what Earl can do. Oh, does it take a random bounce after the first hit? Is that his ability? Oh, fuck me. Earl. Kalupi asks, do you have a super baseball ability in real life? I can fit a whole baseball in my mouth. I don't know how to use, what my pitching, or like how, oh, there we go. If we push. Whoa. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, that's right. Stop that ball in midair. Nice. Took that fucker out. Killed him. So yeah, you know, and you do have to kind of be careful. Though it looks like I have... I don't know how many... I don't know how often I can use my ability, if it's just all the time, or what the fuck the deal is, but... Fuck those guys. Wait, there's nobody covering third. Let's go, 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 go. Oh. Oh. It blew that fucker up. Stroked. I could probably shave a few more. Actually, this is maybe a good screen to do it on. Maybe we go to 8 pixels. Yeah. Probably shave some off the left and right as well, but at least it makes the scrolling look less crazy. Whoa. Little fuck you bounce there. It's a cool idea, you know. There were so many baseball games coming out that were quite similar, you know. And so this is like a fun, good way to differentiate from a lot of the other games that were coming out, you know. Baseball Simulator 1000, I think, does a really... Oh, why did I... Okay, Oh, it's getting tired. That'll go. Yeah. The crowd and background look real funky. Yeah, leg that one out. That's how baseball works. Oh, is this game going to end now? Or I guess if we can hold them through the rest of the inning. Yeah. We're not going to. No. Yeah, the Culture Brain logo on a t-shirt would be pretty good. If I remember right, they have some pretty good logos over the years. Even just that back wall, even just that outfield wall. Ugh. I don't know why I tried. The throwing speeds and like the way baseball games worked in this time, in terms of just like, hey, you hit a ball to deep right and it bounced off the wall. It's a single. You can't even make it to second off that. You know, they're like just the like things that. Ho team. Let's put in Bob. And like a lot of other baseball games of this era, it's got the, like, you know, Japanese baseball feel to it in terms of the music and all of that other stuff, you know. Fuck off. All right, we win after 4 innings. That was the other thing. Yeah, all these games had that mercy rule of if you're ahead by 10 runs at the end of an inning, they just call it. Which I guess that's a thing in actual Japanese baseball, if I remember correctly. Yeah, look at that Culture Brain logo. Look at that. Okay. I guess we got to turn off the set while pressing reset. Baseball Simulator. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Not the, if we were comparing it to 16-bit games, which, why would you do that? That's a fool's errand. Again, the SNES game, the sequel to this, is all of that and more. You know, it's a great game. But this is also a great game. I'm gonna say it's better than Muscle Tag Team Match. I'll take it over Air Fortress. Trojan. Okay. It's our new number 7. Better than Air Fortress, but it's no Trojan. Let's not be crazy. Yeah, what a fantastic game. There are some great. There are a lot of baseball games. We will be playing a lot of baseball games over the course of this, and I think there are about 3 or 4 of them that are really great, and I think there are a lot of them that are fucking terrible. So, you know, we can look forward to that. What do we got next here? Let's see. Renee suggested this one, and I'm really curious about this because I don't think I've ever played this on this platform. It's a game called California Games. I did not play this back then. I've messed with it in the years since, but I couldn't tell you a dang thing about it. When it comes to California Games, I'm talking about Commodore 64, and I'm talking about the Lynx version. Those are the 2 versions that are fan-fucking-tastic. This, we will see. Milton Bradley and Rare teaming up. Once again, this is the duo that brought you Captain Skyhawk. Alright, this is the music. Pretty good rendition of it. It's funky. It's funky. We'll just go through the events here. Okay. Too late for kick turn. Do we have to pump in the channels? Do we have to... It's an up and down motion on the stick, it looks like. And if you try to turn too late, you just wreck like that. And it says, too late for a kick turn. And you're like, fuck, what? Too soon for an aerial turn. At least it gives you that. This is pretty on par with the Commodore 64 version, I would say, in terms of Ugh. Let go too early. Okay, so we started an aerial turn there. I appreciate that this, I have never liked the half pipe in the Commodore 64 version either, because it was just kind of, I got to a point where I was like okay at it, but it is a lot of this timing about like, oh, you have to turn earlier than you think you should. And so hey, they've done a pretty good job of porting that aspect of this. All right, now we're in business. Largely kind of a one-button game, which makes sense considering where it's coming from. Being a port of a Commodore game, a system that only had one button. It doesn't have the whistle. There would be like a when they would when they would kind of knock the ball back in when you kick it out of frame. Like the original game, you walk a lot slower when your back is turned, because that's hard. It's harder to walk with your back turned. Everyone knows that. I'm trying not to gesture. I'm trying to horseshoe. God damn it. No Axel Foley's. God damn. Ugh. There's an Axel Foley. This is not the music from the original game either. This is like some weird remix of the menu music that they made. God, yeah, fuck that bird. Oh. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is not a bad version of this game so far. We'll you know, when we get to the other events, but like hacky sack is kind of like the reason you come. Though I like surfing in the Lynx game quite a bit. What? Okay, I'm getting too lower than I... So if I remember right, if this is based like the Commodore version is, it's really a stickler about the angle you return on being exactly the same, or, you know, the exact opposite, I guess, as the angle you launch from. So if I go like that and then land like that, yeah, that'll wreck. So this is then, I mean, this is more faithful to the kind of original Commodore version than I thought it was, which is cool. I think the surfing in the Lynx is so much better. And into the buttons, let me carve a little. Yeah, I can carve a little faster if I'm holding the button down. Nope, we're done. All right, yeah. Yeah, like, so I guess I would say this is faithful, but I don't know that I would say that this is that much fun. I think that aspects of this game have just kind of not aged super well. Okay. Skating. Is this the... Yeah, this is... So this is something that might benefit from a 2-button controller, because this was always a fucking massive pain in the ass on the Commodore, because you only had one button to deal with, and so you had to kind of wiggle the stick back and forth to go, and then the button would jump. And so now we have a pump button as well as a... Oh man. As well as a jump button, and that goes a long way, honestly, to making this... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I thought I was dodging that, but we'll jump over it. Oh, hit the stupid ball. Jump over that crack. Jump over that. Jump over that stupid banana. And I can do spins, right? Yeah. Stupid ice cream. I think I don't remember what the music was in this event on the Commodore, but I think that some of this music is pretty rotten. Oh, jumped right on the crack, not over it. So this is probably a better than the Commodore, but it is a really thin event, you know. BMX is one that's kind of hit and miss depending on which version you're playing. This might be another one that benefits from, yeah. Like skating, this benefits from being on a 2-button controller, because you had to wiggle the stick back and forth to go, and that sucked. Okay, let's try and do something here. Ugh, bummer. Yeah, I wasn't going fast enough to really do the backflip there, but I had to at least try. So I'm kind of mashing the A button. Ugh, there's... So we do that 360 if we push down when we jump. If we push... Yeah, we do a tabletop. We push up. Backflip. Come on. Ah! We landed the backflip. I feel like the jump in the Commodore version, like, kind of wasn't as flat as it is here. Like that doesn't look great. Okay, backflip. Ugh. Yeah, it's really easy to you get moving pretty fast. You go a little too far. I'm gonna try and do a front flip there, but oh, is there no front flip? Yeah, I guess not. Oof. Let's try one more. Yeah, so I mean, you know, this is a great example. You know, like, hey, this is. I don't think the music is good, but... And also, no sound effects. Which is kind of crummy. Okay, yes, you can attempt a front flip. So yeah, I don't know. For what it is, like, you know, I think you kind of have to remember that, like, this is Comparing it to the Commodore 64 version is interesting because I think some parts of it are better and some parts of it are worse. But then when you start comparing it to other NES games, this starts to, in terms of like event complexity, some of these things have almost the depth of a busted, unlicensed game, if you know what I mean. Let's see if we can do a front flip off this. Nope. Oh, shit. They put just enough shit in your way to make it frustrating. I don't know where you're supposed to do that front flip. Okay. Oh, well, let's just wreck out of this and do the last event here. No, stop! I keep hitting A and it keeps... Can I not pause? Can I not pause and quit? Bummer. There. And the last event, Frisbee. I remember that this is my least favorite event in the original game. Oh, we need to get our... Ugh. Okay, so we move to the left, and then we go back to the right, and maybe there's a button I need to hit or something here that I'm not hitting. There we go. And now, so now we control the other guy. Hey, oh, I hit the dive button and they already fell over and cannot get back up because, well, you know. Run up and grab it. Dive. Okay, so it looks like there's no button involved in the throwing of the Frisbee. I just move the joystick left and then right and then left again. Hey, we caught it! It is much easier to catch the Frisbee and throw the Frisbee than it was ever in the Commodore version, so... This music is making me crazy. You probably can't jump after it. You probably need to catch it. What a jam, though. Just nasty. This sucks. This still sucks. Even though I'm catching the Frisbees now. This is still no good. So let's look at the events here. We had 6 events. Half pipe is kind of crummy. Foot bag, because Hacky Sack, I believe, is a brand name, is incredible. Surfing is not so great. Skating is better than other versions of the game. BMX is okay. And flying disc is, I guess, better than the other versions of the game as well. But we're not ranking all the ports of California games here. We're trying to put this up against the other NES games. And so, you know, and then you can compete in the events separately here, and, you know, you can decide to be sponsored by Santa Cruz Skateboards. And then, so now you do it for real, and, you know, you don't get to just practice over and over again. And so that's how the structure. That's how they structure it. Is you kind of get just one shot, one set of shots at each event, and then your score is your score. And that's how all of the games work. World games, winter games, summer games. It's Skate or Die, actually, weirdly enough, is a lot like the games, even though it was made by a different... Well, no, it's all... Epix, I guess, did all of the winter games, summer game stuff, and Skate or Die's EA thing. But it's like structurally very, very similar. Oh, where do we put California games? I would take it above Donkey Kong. I'd take it over Spy vs. Spy. I'll take it over Wrecking California Games are new number 15. Better than Spy vs. Spy, but it's no Wrecking Crew. Let's move on. This is one I wanted to put on the list because I have memories of this one. This is another game that got returned. And it's called Athena. Okay. We played Ikari Warriors, another SNK jam last week, and now here is Athena. I had looked up, because I'd kind of forgotten that the company Micronix did a lot of SNK's ports back in the day. I remember this game as being broken in a lot of ways. A lot of really alarming ways. Here we go. World of Forest. All right, we took that guy's weapon from him. And now we've upgraded to a hammer. A hammer is powerful enough to break these blocks, which is good because it's got a gold helmet in it. Like, just the range on these weapons, like this weird mace flail thing I've got, just the attack range on it is super weird, and it just... feels like you're better off holding on to weapons that can break stuff. Like these horse guys will drop their sword. And I feel like I kind of want to do everything I can to not accidentally pick it up. But like, so there's a wind up on this thing, on this weapon that just sucks. Oh, we've picked up an item that lets us know where things are. Everything is starting to slow down. There's some kind of hand here that I don't think... Oh, did we get it? Did we get the hand? I think we did. Oh, we also picked up this hammer. Can this hammer break the... Oh, it's an evil bat. I think the evil bat stole our pants. Oh. Oh, that's... Yes, the hand de-levels your weapon. Right. And now here we are again. Da 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 do 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 da 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 da. There's a path going down here. I don't know. Oh, look at that! I think that shield is probably worse than mine. Like, color-wise, is worse? I forget. Ah, the evil skull is back. Oh, and apparently that's not the way. I like I cannot convey to you. You should really do yourself a favor and give this game, go play this game a little bit for yourself so you can see just how fucked everything about the combat feel and move, like the wind up on these attacks and just the way all of this feels. It's fucking crazy. Man. Well, I don't want a crossbow because I want to be able to fucking break shit. At least the music is fucking hard as fuck. I wonder, you know, it seems like, hey, if you kept a breaking weapon this far, then you get to go to the right. Instead of going up, that seems like that would be better. Okay. I was like, did a good thing happen or no? Did I run out of time, maybe? What? I'm going to kill... Pick up the stupid thing! If I hold up, I'll jump high, but sometimes that doesn't work. Why? I don't know. No, I got this fucking sword. We're doomed! I'm just running to the right as fast as I can. Is that a helicopter? What? Oh, it was a... Like, there's something about the idea of, like, oh, you know, these different weapons have different properties and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, there's certainly an idea. What is that? Oh, that's probably... Oh, that... I think that took away all my armor. Okay, she jumped into a thing. Why did the enemies stop dropping weapons? There. Probably needed some kind of like stick figure up on the HUD or something. I feel like it's not always easy to tell what you have equipped armor-wise, because that'll bust off sometimes, and it's like it's not always easy to see it. If that makes any sense. Like, you're almost better off sticking with this hammer because it's predictable in how it swings and acts, and it's like so many of the other weapons are fucking janky. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, you touched an enemy. That's the overwhelming majority of your life. Is this gonna help? Nope, that did not, in fact, help. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, Athena is famous for the music, right? This is what they were talking about. Is this hot jam? Ah. Oh. Yeah, in the classic Athena's Adventure series, the first boss is always a tree. If you ever played Athena's Pinball Land, you know, you fight the tree there too, and fuck this game forever. Fuck this game forever. What an absolute piece of fucking shit. Just abysmal. An abysmal video game. There's decent Athena stuff out. Yeah, Pretty Soldier and like just Holy smokes. It's a bad game. You know, I played it for a few days straight as a kid before returning it. You know, because you get a game, you get home, you can't go right back to the store. You know, it's like you end up playing it for a week or two. But, you know, because you got 30 days before you could return it back to the store. Or before you couldn't return it, rather. And Athena was one that went back to the store. It is not as good as Ikari Warriors. It's no Tiger Heli. I would much rather play Captain Skyhawk, as well as Classic Concentration. Is it better or worse than Renegade? Renegade is like playable. You can do things in Renegade. I might rather play fucking Fisher-Price Firehouse Rescue than this fucking thing. That's where it lies. Fuck you, Athena. Burn in shit, Athena. Suck my ass through a chain link fence, Athena. Anyway, I'm glad we got Athena on the list. A classic. A real SNK classic. God damn it, man. Moving on. Tom wanted Spy Hunter, which makes sense. Got to play Spy Hunter before we can play Super Spy Hunter. Them's the rules. Those are not actually the rules. Especially considering Super Spy Hunter is not actually a sequel to Spy Hunter. But here we go. Spy Hunter from Sunsoft. This is the Midway arcade game, which got ported around a lot of different ways in a lot of different places. And it's a complicated game to emulate because of the controls. It had 4 fire buttons, one for each weapon. It had the weapon van button. The arcade version of Spy Hunter is kind of a strange game when you really break it down. But it came home in a variety of formats. I played the Commodore version a lot. Or no, I played the Atari home computer version a lot, which was broken in a weirdly specific way. That would let you play it forever, but you could not get infinite points. I wonder if it's got the music. I guess we'll hit start and find out. It does. So we have civilian vehicles and non-civilian vehicles on the road here. This is as fast as we can go. That's a little fast. Like the arcade game, we have... this guy's not going to shoot me. It's too early in the game for this guy to shoot me. But we'll shoot him. I have infinite lives until that timer at the bottom expires. There's the bulletproof bully over there. Oh, get in the truck. Fuck. If you're going too fast, that's what happens. This is a bulletproof car, so it makes that cool noise when you shoot it. This is a decent version of this. But you're supposed to ram this fucker off the road, and that's not always easy, depending on the version of the game. And now the timer's expired, and so we're down to a certain number of lives. This helicopter is shooting at us. There's nothing we can do because we don't have missiles. That's one of the weapons you can collect. And you just kind of do this forever. All right, now we've got missiles. I don't know how this game does it control-wise. Oh, yeah, there's a Switchblade back there. When Switchblade Jay White is discussed, I often think about this vehicle from Spy Hunter. All right, we have fired a missile. We have taken down a helicopter. Fuck that helicopter. This is kind of an automatic homing missile kind of thing. So it's just like when the helicopter's on screen, you hit the button and it dies. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, we're out of missiles also. That's not great. Let's get some oil slick. Let's get ahead of this fucker and slick him off the road. It's just... I wanted to build... I thought like, wow, if we get some, some servos and, we get an oil can, we can put, mount oil, like an oil reservoir around the back of a car and put some windshield wiper sprayers and wire that up to, a button in the car. I bet we could totally fucking make a real oil slick. I bet we could make a real thing and actually do that. I bet we could do that. We never did that. It's a good idea though. This is a pretty good version of this game. Oh, we missed the boats. You can turn into a boat. Oh. See, our score is blinking and static there. When you blow up a civilian vehicle, it just basically freezes your score for some handful of seconds. And you do this forever. Alright, we gotta get past these fuckers if we're gonna give them the business. So yeah, I would say this is a pretty good rendition of the arcade game. Like it's pretty playable. Wait, do I have to... Oh, if I hit select, I can toggle. That's how they do it. That's not great. So you have to hit select to toggle between the weapons that you have unlocked. I think probably the way I would have done it is... Since you have two buttons, I would have made it so the missile only fires automatically whenever a helicopter is on screen, and just have that be on your main gun button, and then have the other button be rear weapons. If you have oil slick or if you have smoke, you can kind of have it alternate between the two because it's ultimately not that different. This is pretty good. I gotta say, like, there are a lot of, kind of whatever ports of this game that have existed over the years. And I think it's a game that is not super fun to emulate just because of how also, this game is a scam. Spy Hunter, the original game, is very much style over substance. It is so fucking awesome. It plays the fucking Peter Gunn theme and it's sick. And all the enemy vehicles are interesting. Like, this guy will fucking shoot you from the side. He'll pull a gun out of the fucking car and point it at you and just dump on you. The car with the, the shredder tires is such a cool idea. It's such an awesome looking thing. And you get all these weapons on your car. Let's see if he can shoot me from there. No, he won't even try. It's so neat. But actually, like, playing it and doing well at it, it's ultra repetitive. And in the arcade especially, when this full speed you get going at is, like, I feel like the arcade version is way fucking faster. And so you have a low gear, high gear shift, as well as an analog gas pedal. And when you are going flat fucking out in the arcade version of this game, full speed, it is too fucking fast for you to react to anything. And so it becomes this weird jerk of you're constantly shifting between high and low to try to like, or easing off the pedal to make sure you're not going full speed because that's too much. And you want to go fast as possible because you get points for how fast you're moving. And the interplay between your speed and the way the options you have to manipulate it are not actually fun. And so like Spy Hunter is a weird, like it is a legendary arcade game, I think, in a lot of ways, and some pretty good ports of it. But I think that when you go back to it now, it like, I always thought like, oh, it's a really hard game. No, it's a really fucking hard game. The arcade version is fucked. It is against you in every way. But stylistically, it's so awesome that you go like, oh, this is such a fucking cool thing. And they give you the timer, which is what this game does. Same deal. So you have infinite lives for that first 1,000 ticks of this timer. You can just die over and over again. Who cares? And so you're guaranteed a certain amount of play time out of it, even if you're crashing over and over again. It's not fucking fun. I hate to say it because it's Spy Hunter, but. Why can't we shoot the weapons van? What's going on here? So it's just a very frustrating game. And I think it always was. I think this game is... In some ways, this sands off a few of the edges. In a way that is almost preferable, which is crazy to think. But I think a lot of the ports of this sort of did because let's get shot. Oh, you see the bullets. I feel like in the arcade, you didn't actually see the bullet. It was a hit scan weapon? No. No pause either, which is weird. And even here, like you're still like you're shooting this enemy, and then you immediately have to like slow down and get out of the way because you'll crash and die if you're going too fast and hit. Which I guess, hey, if your fucking car collides into a car that you just shot and blew up, I guess it would make sense that you would die. That's just real. That's just how it works in real life. I feel like I got fucked there. I should not have been penalized for. Yeah, Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter, that's a pretty good port. I'd say it's probably more playable than the arcade version is. It's just not as exciting because it doesn't have the light up button, and the arcade version you had an analog steering. It was more like a flight yoke or whatever, and you had 2 triggers and 2 thumb buttons, one for each weapon. Oil slick and smoke screen and missiles and machine guns, and so it was an awesome cabinet. So reducing it down to a D-pad and 2 buttons, you do kind of lose that part of the experience for sure. But also, I think if you look at this and go like, hey man, do you want to pay like cartridge prices for a fucking pretty good port of Spy Hunter? The answer is like, no, man. Like, you don't. Like, that's it. We saw it. We saw the game. You can turn into a boat. I missed the boathouse. So we didn't do that. But like, in terms of like especially let's start at the arcade ports here. I think this is worse than Burger Time. In terms of just like replayability and stuff, I think it's really flat. It's really, just there's not much to Spy Hunter when you strip away the kind of cool control stuff. Is Bump and Jump a better game? Bump and Jump's on the NES, right? I mean, we'll have to find that out eventually. Yes, it is. It is on the NES. So eventually we will find out the answer to that question. Is Bump and Jump better than Spy Hunter? But not today. I would rather play Lunar Pool. I would rather play Lode Runner. Even if that Lode Runner port is a little funky. Dare I say it, I would rather play Akari Warriors. And that's where we'll put it. Number 23. It's better than Tiger Heli. But it's no Akari Warriors. I think we can all agree after playing Akari Warriors last week. Okay, let's see if we can get one more game in here. Raymond suggested this one. And I don't know anything about this game. I don't think I've ever played it. I could not tell you what it is. I'm going to assume it's a Castlevania-esque platformer. But this is Dr. Chaos. Oh, wow. How do I change the menu item to get or hit? Oh, if I hold down B. This is like Goonies 2 a little bit. How do I... Maybe we're going to need to put this one off until next time. Because I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of here. If anyone knows. Like, that's not a door. That's like a cabinet or something. If I hold down B and hit up and down, I can scroll the menu. And then if I hit A here, it just says no way. Oh, okay. So if we move the... Okay, we just have to move the finger off the screen here. Look at the fucking... the repop on these fucking... Just let me click on a thing and get it. Okay, so this is where we were before. Boy, oh boy. Okay. music is making me nuts. Wait. This will bring us out. Yeah. Go. Get it. Oh, great. God damn it. Okay. Turn around. Can I just go? No, I can't go down to just do a 180. There. It's still not a door. No matter how many times I think those things are going to be doors. That's a door. Okay, let's go west. Let's go down and... Oh, fuck you. It's a pretty good walking animation. This movement is really frustrating. That's where we came in. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get... I didn't see any doors that would get us past this wall over to that door. Do we have any kind of sub-screen? No, we can just... Oh, wait. Ah! Ah! I imagine it's just got to be a case of like, one of these random doors eventually has a long trip west or east or something. But like there was no west exit out of this door that would lead over there and let us get in, you know? So... I don't know what these dots in the upper right are either. Great. Wait, oh, as that turns around. So you... Oh my god! I was like trying to switch to the gun and it started giving me a password. Well, that was scary. So yeah, again, no west. Oh, but we have two... Wait, no, these aren't. Yeah. And those are cabinets, not exits. These spawns are fucking crazy. This just feels like bad Goonies 2, honestly. Like, this action here is really fucking rough. Well, I guess, what do we... There are these upstairs ones that we couldn't get to either. I can't do this, right? No. This game has some ideas, but again, like, those ideas are the Goonies 2 ideas, you know what I mean? So I managed to get in there, probably by going east. No, apparently not. Oh, it was this situation of having the two doors. Okay, so we want to go face south and go through this door. But this doesn't get us anywhere. Not that we want to be over there, because all we would do is fall out anyway, but... So maybe that doesn't matter. Alright, let's, Yeah, maybe we have to hit the walls or something to get exits to appear. Which is... crazy. So let's try this. Okay, we want to try to go west. We're trying to go west, so let's look at the west wall. And crawl through here. Okay. So... Dude, this is maddening. Yeah, this is like all the worst... Okay, so if I go out the other door, the door on the right... There. Alright, end of the road, I guess. That's where we came in. Ah! Why? And these enemies spawn forever. I would assume there would be some kind of end of level sort of thing here, but... But maybe this is just a shack and I need to go upstairs and go... Go out the window? You understand? Is there a window? That's not a thing you can do. Out of bullets for our pistol. Yeah, I don't... This is, Go back through the hole, I guess. All right, maybe we can go west. Only a true agent of chaos would put this many pistols and grenades in this haunted house. If you ask me. Well, now we're here. We found the other way to get over. What is... All right. Okay. Looks like there's only one layer, so I don't know that we've seen an example of being able to continue to go north. It's like you go north into the area, and then you have these backstage rooms that are connected in some ways, and then you pop out to the south. So it's a lot of east and west movement, like this hole here, for example. So now we're over here. I would be interested in seeing what the later levels of this look like, but mechanically, it's just because I don't want to necessarily like have like all the big fucking bangers one after another, right? So I'm trying to space some stuff out a little bit. Because otherwise it'll be 3 months of the worst games in the world if we're just like, let's play Goonies 2 now. Rygar and Goonies 2 at the same time on the same show. Man, we'll run out. This game is no Goonies 2. But it's like suspiciously similar in some interesting kind of ways to the, like, I would be interested in watching, I would watch a TAS of that, I suppose. To get a sense of that. But we're not here to watch. We're here to touch and rank. We touch the games and we rank the games. Is it fair? It's better than fair. It's science. Let's take a look at the list. Dr. Chaos. I admire its moxie. I do like the idea of your side-scrolling action and then your kind of, hunt and peck, your first-person adventure game a la Deja Vu. I love the idea. I loved it a lot better in a game called Goonies 2, but we'll talk about that some other day. How far does it get on that moxie? I think it's better than Kid Nicky. I think it's better than Donkey Kong and Burger Time. I would take it over California Games. Or would I? It's no Jackie Chan's action kung fu. That much is certain. Wrecking Crew. I like Wrecking Crew, but it's like Wrecking Crew is kind of... I like the first 7 or 8 levels of Wrecking Crew, and then I'm like, I'm good with Wrecking Crew. It's just kind of mechanically boring, like the gun and the knife, like all of the action stuff. I guess all of it across the board. The action stuff, the puzzle stuff is like not done well. And there's certainly clunky control stuff in the first person sequences in Goonies 2, but that's, they get past that by everything else being fucking amazing in that game. Dr. Chaos. Dr. Chaos. Here we go. Dr. Chaos. There we have it. Dr. Chaos is our new number 15. Very middle of the road right now for our list of 30 games. I feel like the list is starting to take a little bit of shape here, where's the good to bad line? Where do the games become actually bad, actually? Actually, most of these games I would say are like in a good, like I would go like, oh yeah, sure. I would say, oh yeah, sure about a lot of these games. Down to about here, maybe. Some might say here. Some might say Akari Warriors is the dividing line of good to bad, where Lode Runner is just not a great port, but it's a sketchy port of an amazing all-time classic video game, whereas Akari Warriors is a nightmarish hell port of a very good arcade game. And a true disaster of a product. Yeah, Akari Warriors might be our kind of our dividing line here, where I like Akari Warriors, but I don't know that I can in good conscience tell you that Akari Warriors is good. But congratulations to Rygar, our new number 1, and congratulations to Athena, our new the worst. It's in the top 30 NES games of all time. Athena. Well, that's going to do it here for this week, for this installment. 30 down, only what, 600 and some, 800, 700 and some. We're getting there. We'll build a list of other. There were some games here this time around that I had on the list that we didn't get to, that perhaps we will use to kind of seed the list for next time, like Kabuki Quantum Fighter and Batman the video game. And then, of course, I will return to the list over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. The Gerstmann Advisory Panel can suggest games for the list, and I will put them on the list so that we can list them and rank them on the list, and so on and so forth. Freaky She guys, are we going to do unlicensed games as well? Yeah, probably. Yes, I'll probably. Because I want to put Chiller on this list someday. That's really the only reason. Is because of Chiller. And some of the Tengen, some of those games didn't come in licensed variants, right? Some of them were only issued on the cool black carts. The weird pirate games that came out late, Samari, yeah, we'll probably skip that stuff. We're probably looking for stuff that's like within the time frame, right? Otherwise we get into like aftermarket carts that are coming out now. There's a lot of stuff that are still, there's still people making NES games in a really weird way. But maybe we'll take a diversion someday and check out some of the weirder later stuff as well. But yeah, we want to make sure Dizzy's on the list and some of that other shit, because I had a lot of that. Was it BMX Bandits? Was that the name of that game that Codemasters put out? I've already closed it. And right now we're going to start with only stuff that came out in North America. So that will certainly pare the list down quite a bit as well. And we'll see where we get to, right? If we get to the end of the North American list and then we're like, let's put all the Japanese stuff on there too. The catch there is that we'll run into a lot of situations where it's like, maybe this horse racing is the best game released on the platform, but I can't read any of it, so who the hell knows? So that's kind of like a weird, the list gets weird around that point. And maybe Brain can finally teach me how to play Mahjong. I'm signing up for something bad, aren't I? All right, we're going to head out. I'm going to head out. Have a good weekend. Be back next week on Tuesday with the podcast. And schedule next week might be a little weird. I think we have just like Monday, like for the first 4 days of next week, we've got doctors and dentists appointments, and my daughter's got to go get some shots, and then the dentist a few days after that. And yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. So I have to look at that and see when, but it might be some late starts some days, or maybe move a few things around. It'll be chaotic. Dr. Chaotic.